can tell you that I lost my daughter at 12 through a tragic boating accident in Shell Beach. My brother was driving the boat, and his 2 children and my 2 children were in the boat. And there was an accident, and all of the children flew out the boat, and 3 of them popped up, and Sam didn't. And then it took a 3-day search and rescue to find her body. And I say that, and I can remember getting my kids on the back porch and telling them, you know, we can tell a story about a boating accident, if that's the story you want to remember. But we can also tell a story about a boating accident with God's presence. And that is a lot better story to tell, and for you to remember, and for you to cling to. So I walked through all of the feelings of loss and grief that were, I mean, words like profound, inexplicable, all of that is real.
Yeah.
And it takes a long time to tease that out and heal from that and figure out. On the same side, I could tell you that I have never felt so close to Jesus in my entire life, ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah. Tell us how that, you know, did it start that way? You know, did it something that's just slowly you came to realize Jesus was closer, or like how would you describe it?
No, it started immediately.
Immediately. Okay.
I was in Shell Beach, and, you know, we got a phone call from Claire that said there's been an accident. She was out in the boat, out in the water. She called her mother and said, Mom, there's been an accident. We can't find Sam. Dave and I are on the dock, you know, so then you kind of jump into action. You just jump into action. David went to the left side of the street and ran down the street and hopped on a local boat, because by then we had, you know, you start saying, we have an emergency, we have an emergency. He hopped on a boat. He actually went out to the water. I ended up running down the pebbled street, and there's a cross out in the water that's a Hurricane Katrina memorial. And I ran in that direction, and there it was. And I just started to pray. I mean, what do you do?
Yeah.
You know, what do you do? And I started to pray, and after a while, I remember a man came up to me, and he said to me, I can tell you love the Lord. We're going to pray. And he just took it over right there